What is up, guys? Merry Christmas. I mean it's January 3rd, but a belated Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Happy 2019. This is my first video that I'm gonna record for this year, and in this video I'm gonna talk about my most popular video on my YouTube channel, which is how to successfully transfer from a community college to a top 25 university in America. I'm gonna expand on that topic a little bit more and give you guys a little bit more a detailed approach of how to do this properly. So in this video, I'm gonna talk about the 3 most important things that you guys, you as in the person who is thinking of going to community college or not, the thing that you have to consider when you are taking that leap forward and attending a community college rather than a traditional 4-year university. So let's go. So the first thing that you want to consider, that you want to think about before you sign up for community college and just enroll in classes is, what are your options? All right, let's just assume that the viewer, that whoever's watching this video is a high school student. I would assume a junior or a senior in high school, because that's when I started to think about college, study how like the college application process works. So, you know, you should be around ages like 17 to 19. Doesn't matter though. But the first thing that you want to consider is, what are your options? So in my previous videos on my community college transferring experience, I told you guys the outcome of my college application results, and my outcome was 0 out of 10. I got into 0 colleges, so success rate was 0%. So my options were literally community college or community college. Like I really had no other option. I told you guys that I was waitlisted for UC Santa Cruz, but dude, I really did not like that place. So I'm just gonna consider UC Santa Cruz as a school that I didn't even get into, and community college was my only option. However, I feel like my case was very unusual, because usually when you apply to colleges, you get into at least 1 school or 1 or 2 schools. But for me, I got into 0, so that doesn't make any sense. So what I mean by what are your options? What I'm saying is, you know, let's say that you applied to college in high school as a senior and you got into two schools or 3 schools or even 1 school. Do you truly want to go to community college and transfer to a better school? Because that's not a guarantee, you know? Or do you just want to just go straight to the school, to the college that you got accepted to? So for example, let's say that your dream school is USC, where I went, or UCLA or Berkeley, but you got into, you know, Irvine or Davis or Santa Cruz, you know, or San Diego, or any college that's lesser than, you know, LA, UCLA, or USC. If you think about it, since you have those options of the schools that you got applied to, like let's say Davis or Irvine, I mean, those are still great schools. It's still a top 100 school. So, you know, you don't have to go to community college. I mean, if your true dream is like, you know, I don't want to go to Irvine, I don't want to go to Davis, I want to go to USC or UCLA, then, you know, think of community college as an option. But if you have several options on the plate, you have to really think about if community college is the right decision for you. Like I said, for me, I really had no choice. It was community college or I just don't go to school. I chose community college. So the second most important thing that you should consider if you're debating whether or not to go to community college is, what is your personality like? Like I said, if you go to community college, it is very easy for you to transfer to a better school, to a good college, quote unquote good. It's because community college, the curriculum is designed so easy. I mean, it's not like, you know, kindergarten or preschool level. I mean, you still got to put in the work. You got to like study and stuff, but overall it's relatively easy. You just have to pay attention, do your work, turn in your assignments, and the chances of you getting an A is extremely high. However, like I said, community college it just sucks, okay? Like there's people who you don't really click with. A lot of people have no ambition, they have no drive or motivation, so it's not really a good place to be. And sometimes I saw some of my peers, some of the students that were in my class around my age, they started strong like me, but then, you know, as the semesters progressed, they started to slack off, they started to lose focus of wanting to transfer successfully, and then they eventually just transferred to a mediocre college. I mean, to me, that's a waste, to be completely honest with you. I mean, if you have a second chance to go to community college on a clean slate, dude, might as well try to the best of your ability so that you can go to somewhere great. You know, why settle for less? Why try to be mediocre? But if your personality is the type of, if you have a character of like, you know, always slacking off, like very difficult to focus, always making excuses, you know, having really low self-control, you know, you might want to rethink going to community college, because the most important thing about community college in order to transfer successfully is consistency. And you know, consistency is not something that you can just develop in one day. You know, I'm not like, it took me a long time to develop that skill, and I'm still not even close to, you know, being really consistent, but I'm a lot better than before. But what I'm trying to say, that it's a skill that has to be developed, you know. So when you go to community college and you come in on the first day with, you know, a lot of motivation, a lot of ambition, you know, keeping that same level of ambition is very difficult for 1 year straight or even 2 years straight like me. So that's what you got to consider. Are you willing to go to community college, be focused, do your work, and stay consistent even when times get hard? If that's a yes for you, then community college is the right decision, in my opinion. So the third most important thing that you guys should reconsider or consider if you're going to go to community college is kind of similar to rule number 2 that I talked about, but it is, are you willing to sacrifice? Are you willing to sacrifice 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, whatever years it takes you to transfer out to go to community college? Because community college is not like a traditional university, you know? There's no dorms, there's no like Greek life, or actually there is Greek life, but dude, it sucks. Like, I went to one of those Greek Rush things just to check it out, and I was like, yo, I need to get the fuck out of this college, man. I need to transfer ASAP. It's not good. Okay, so like, it's not a traditional university in any sense. It's not really fun. Despite you knowing this fact that community college sucks, are you still willing to sacrifice? Are you still willing to put in the hours, put in the work? You know, when your friends are out, you know, in college partying, having fun, and then you see them on your social media, you know, you're like scrolling on your Instagram and you're like, fuck, like, dude, I wish I was at that college too, partying. Are you able to still sacrifice that experience that your friends are having in order for you to be even more successful than your peers or than your friends? And this is a very difficult thing to do, because sacrifice is difficult. It's hard. It's hard to sacrifice something that you like, something that you want, for a bigger reward, you know, later down the road. You know, delayed gratification. Very difficult. But if you are willing to truly sacrifice and truly put in the work so that you as an individual will be better and will be more successful than your peers, dude, go to community college. Like I said, my GPA, my stats in high school were not that great. I was never a top tier student or whatever, and I still got into USC. USC is a pretty fucking good school. It's not a Harvard, it's not Stanford, but it's pretty respectable in my opinion. And someone like me, who was like not even that good in high school, got in. Dude, anybody can get in. But the thing is that I followed these 3 criteria, these 3 things before I transferred to, or before I applied to community college. You know, I made sure I did my research, I did some reflection, a lot of reflection, and a lot of self-evaluation to see if this was a realistic goal that I can take, and I thought it was, and it paid off tremendously. So community college, It's not fun, but it is a great opportunity. It is such a great opportunity for you to get a second chance to go to a university that you really want to go to. Plus, you save a lot of money too. And it's also easier to get letters of recs. And you can like work part-time on the side. You can live at home, chill. It's gonna get kind of monotonous, kind of boring, but if you have your goals planned out properly and you have that concentrated and growth mindset, dude, it is possible. It is so possible for you to transfer to Berkeley, UCLA, USC, Stanford. Dude, I actually know one dude who transferred to Stanford from community college. Stanford, dude, it's possible. Just gotta do the work, put in the hours, and you will transfer successfully.